and then
Welcome to Kung Fu Golf. This is our first video. We remind everyone viewing our videos that Kung Fu Golf is a progression of chapters or chambers in the Kung Fu Golf Manual, which is available online for free at kungfugolf.com. You cannot proceed, for example, to chamber/chapter 8 until you fully understood and mastered chapter 7. This is the vital principle in all of Kung Fu Golf, which for the first time teaches golf as a discipline, what it should be, not a sport. More akin to how one would learn to play chess, or learn the cello, for example, or learn how to play the piano, or poetry, versus football, soccer, football, or baseball. Learning golf like a sport has been the bane to most golfers that didn't grow up with a club in their hand from the moment they were 2 years old. Kids that grow up with a golf club in their hand learn to do things in golf very naturally that you and I, learning golf at even 15, 20, 25 years old or later in life, don't understand. Therefore, those that grow up with a golf club in their hand are not typically good teachers to those that didn't grow up with a golf club in their hand, because they do things naturally that doesn't compute or translate to the average golfer. It would be akin to Michael Jordan teaching you how to take off from the foul line and slam dunk. Well, he does those things naturally. I doubt you and I do. I want to talk about trying hard in golf. In any sport, trying hard, getting angry, really trying to make a play can usually translate into a good degree of success. But it translates into failure in golf. You cannot try, other than you can try in your mind and you can focus, but you have to make sure that when you really start to focus or try, that tension, that aggression, that adrenaline does not filter down the neck into the muscles. This is a killer in golf. So how do we prove this? Well, it's interesting. When you watch professionals, and amateurs will go out and watch professionals, and it'll look like they're swinging so easily, back and through. The ball goes so far, and the amateurs just can't understand how the pros swing so easily and hit the ball so far. Yet when they go out on the range, they will, big linebacker in high school will line up and he'll swing hard with the arms, and he'll look like he's trying to physically move the ball. But we have to stop and say, wait a second, let's use our brain in learning golf. We see that all the great golfers, there are golfers that look like they're swinging hard, but even Tiger Woods, who swings very hard, it looks smooth, it looks fluid. And as the golfer actually gets smaller in stature, like Rory McIlroy, it can look even more fluid. Yet when we practice golf ourselves, we find that we end up swinging hard, or trying to be macho, or trying to move the ball with our arms and our big muscles. We don't understand why. I used to be a high school linebacker, yet this little skinny nerd over here is out driving me. You have to stop and say, okay, the facts are the facts. Let's change course. Let's understand that in order for me to become a good golfer, I have to abandon my muscles. I have to abandon trying hard, and I have to find a way to make my swing look as smooth, as fluid, and silky as the professional golfers. And actually, if you want to see smooth and silky, watch the LPGA. Not their legs, but the way they swing the golf club. These women on the LPGA are weak women. They are not strong women, with few exceptions. You could easily, as a man, beat them in an arm wrestling competition. Yet they will outdrive you, most of you, by 40 yards. You must learn that it's rhythm and sequence that creates power in golf, and not trying hard and not muscles. That is rule one. You must come to grips with it. You must do more than just say, yeah, I know, and I'm going to go out now and try to find all the magic tips in Kung Fu Golf and translate them into my... No, You must truly believe it in your heart, or everything after this will be a failure.